I want to talk about what the spring and summer might look like for us here in Colorado. I'm recording this on Tuesday, February the 24th. So long ways to go, but it does feel like it's the most common question I'm getting. And there are some hints now as well that we may see a bit of a change because of specifically one thing, and that would be our declining La Nina. So La Nina, that means cooler than average sea surface temperatures in the Central Pacific. And we've noticed really here in the last few weeks that La Nina is weakening, especially in the eastern equatorial Pacific waters. We're starting to see those temperatures come on up, and that's been the long-range outlook for a little while now. And all the modeling not only indicating that we're going to go to ENSO neutral, NOAA officially saying there's a 60% chance that over the next 2 months that we're going to go to ENSO neutral, so we're going to get out of La Nina and go back to equal. But some of the long-range modeling, and I would say the majority of it, is showing that we're going to enter into an El Nino and perhaps a stronger one for this summer and into the fall. Now, still ways to go, and we can often see that change because predicting the sea surface temperatures for a big body of water like the Pacific Ocean, that is a challenge. But the modeling is indicating that we are likely looking at least ENSO neutral, if not El Nino conditions, by the summer and fall. So what is a transition from a La Nina, a fairly strong one like the one we've had, to an El Nino? And what does this overall mean for our weather? Well, we've started seeing some changes here in the last couple of weeks here, and the overall weather pattern getting away from this really strong ridge of high pressure. We're still seeing it. It's going to be in the 60s the next few days here. We are still talking about high pressure across the west, but we're starting to see that change a little bit and starting to get a bit more of an active weather pattern and a bit more of a traditional weather pattern for us here in Colorado. And we'll see that actually next week in the form of a string of cutoff lows, which is typical as we start getting into the early part of spring. So point being here, folks, we may be looking at some hints that we may be looking at a bit more of an active spring and early summer. I will say that the official 3-month outlook does call for a drier and warmer March, April, and May collectively, but there are some hints from some of the shorter range models, specifically the European models. Weeklies are a bit more bullish on the possibility that we may be a little more active over the next few weeks. And in the summertime, there is a strong correlation between a La Nina and a drier than average summer for us in Colorado. So getting out of a La Nina may be good news for summertime precipitation. So I would say here, folks, some very, very cautious optimism that we may be trending in the right direction, maybe a bit more precipitation for us this spring and summer. We'll find out.